Guys, my name is Sani, and today I want to be doing analysis of the trade I took every single day from now on. Today is Monday, February 23rd, and so I'll be doing the analysis of any trade I take starting from today, and I'll be posting it. And also, I'll be showing you the analysis, which is the most important part. I'll be showing you how you can also analyze using SMC market structure and to give you the direct entry of how you can take trades like this also. So let me start with the 1 hour time frame or the 4 hours time frame to give you a general idea of where the direction of the market is going. So I'll hide these um, drawings first. As you can see, currently we have a bullish market, right? So let me take this out first. We have a bullish market here that led to a break of structure, which means on this higher time frame we are in an uptrend, right? We have a bullish market that led to a new higher high. Now price right now today is coming back down into this demand. It started with some bearish trend also. We have a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low here. We have two leg of internal structure coming back down into this demand zone. We have break of structures here. Let me do it this way, right? So we have internal structure. This bearish trend is just internal structure, but where are we coming to? We are coming down to the demand zone. The demand zone with other block that led to the bullish break of structure, the decisional demand there, as you can see it very clearly. We also have a demand zone here, but that will be when we go to lower time frame, because on this time frame there's no imbalance there. Now let me quickly show you the reason why I took this trade. So now let's go down to the main analysis here. Now we have a bearish market internally, right? And we came to mitigate this higher time frame point of interest. So now let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. The reason we are going down is because we want to see the structures clearly. Now if you notice, we have this structure that led this internal structure break to the downside. We also have internal structures, which is this internal lower high, internal lower low, internal lower high, internal lower low, internal lower high, internal lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, right? So we have this internal structure. I'm sorry, how do I delete this? All right, so you can see the internal structure bearish that was coming down. You cannot see it properly. You can see it right now. We have this structure. This is the last lower high that led to this lower low that tapped into that higher time frame demand, right? So right now we have a breakout after hitting that higher time frame demand zone. We have a market structure shift right here. So now this is now trying to tell me that we can be bullish. Remember, on the internal structure, on the internal bearish structure, let me use the 1 hour. This is still our main bearish leg to the downside. So until we break this high, the internal structure on this 4 hours main push is still likely bullish. So we have a higher supply zone that price could come to, which is here, which is the extreme of that leg, and we have the decisional, which is the last decisional that decided to break structure to the downside. This lower high that grabbed liquidity that led to this push. We'll refine the supply zone when we go to the M15, but it's clearly not important for today's price action. So for this video not to be too long, let's just stick to the reason why I took this sell. Now, remember, I'm just telling you how I'm reading the structures. That's why I need to explain all this. Now, we could, since we have a market structure shift internally within this main bearish leg to the downside here, we could start a pullback to the upside to come to maybe this supply zone, and maybe if price is still bearish, then it will continue bearish, or if price is bullish because we came to a higher time frame demand zone, then we could break that structure and continue bullish to the upside to make a new higher high here. Now today, coming to today, what I noticed was after we break that structure, after we break structure to the upside, we have associated demand zone that led to that break of structure. Now let's find our point of interest today. Now in terms of looking for point of interest, for me personally, we could take this decisional, we could take the whole zone as our point of interest that led to this breakout right here. And demand zone could also be here, right? So now reading this structure right now, reading this structure, what I noticed was that we came to a supply zone here. Let me mark it out properly. You can see what I'm talking about. So you can see we came into this supply zone that led to this break of structure right here. That led to the break of structure. We came to that mini supply zone. And what I noticed coming into the session, coming into the day today, which is Monday, I noticed that price was giving some bearish leg after making that market structure shift. It was giving two leg of structure, which is internal lower low, internal lower high, internal lower low. Now coming into the session, what I noticed immediately was price coming into the session decided to take out these early sellers. Now price take out this Asian high. People were selling here. Some people would have been selling here. Price took them out because they see that two leg. They want to catch the retracement back down into this demand level, which is the same thing I did. But I literally wait for my time window to play. And what I noticed immediately was we had after mitigating that zone there, we have price. Let me go to M1 and show you the real entry. Now I didn't take this entry, this first one. After we have this push down, push up, and we have this push down against this breakout structure, I didn't take this one because it was not in my key time window. So immediately I saw after this internal breakout structure here, then I saw another breakout structure to the downside here. Then that was where I came to the markets, and I knew that we could catch a pullback to where, to this demand zone right here. And if we want to continue bullish based on this market structure shift here, we could continue bullish from this demand zone. Now, if it aligns with my time window, if it doesn't align with my time window, it will not be surprising if price continues bearish. So, but for now, let's just focus on why we entered the trade. And let me show you where I entered this trade. Now, I entered this trade here, around here, 288, and I put my SL at just above this candle here, 333 here. You can see. Now, price came in, tapped us in, and started selling. Now, where am I targeting? My foot TP always is standard. It doesn't matter where structure. Even if I'm expecting price to buy from here to the upside, my TP is always at 1 to 10. So it doesn't matter if price decide to buy from here. I'll take TP1, 1 to 3 at the first level here, and I'll take TP2 at this level. Now, if I have another structure, there's still a possibility that this market structure shift here could be a form of what, liquidity sweep. As you can see, this could also be a form of liquidity sweep, then breakout structure. But that will be analysis of if it aligns with our time window. Price came to this demand, then I'll look for buy to hedge this position. But for now, I'm just going to leave this sell as it is, because if you look closely, this demand zone didn't even sweep liquidity. It just mitigated this zone. So anything can happen. I'm not saying price could not go down, and you can also see we have a lot of equal lows here. Now there's still a possibility that price could still come down, and this market structure shift will turn out to be a trap, right? But that will be analysis for the session that we are going to see if that's going to be the case. But for now, let's just leave it 1 to 3 and 1 to 10, and if we extend it to this low here, you can see it will be 1 to 20. Now there's a possibility that price will still come down, which will not be surprising for me. But I'm just going to take my TP at 1 to 10, and that will be all for this session. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining in, and I hope we keep winning more.